Hello students, myself Vipin Sharma. I am PGT Physics in the Amarnath Vidya Ashram Senior Secondary School, Mathura. Before starting this online physics class for class 12 students, I would like to give special thanks to our principal sir to continue studies in that critical condition of COVID-19. Before starting this class, what we will discuss in the previous lecture, just like what is Coulomb's law. The force between 2 point charges is directly proportional to the product of charges and inversely proportional to the square distance between them. Then we get the formula F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. So now we start the numerical which will given in the NCERT book. The number is 1.1. What is the force between two small charge spheres having charges of 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb and 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb placed 30 centimeter apart in air. Firstly, you know what is the force. That force name is electrostatic force. That is electrostatic force. Or you know the formula of electrostatic force, F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. Then two small charge spheres. What does it mean? The spheres which having a very small radius, that is called small charge spheres. So students, there are two spheres, two charge spheres. One is A and second is B. And the charge on sphere A, Q1 equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb, and Q2 is given, Q2 equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb. Okay students? And the distance between both the spheres, that is given 30 centimeter. That is the value of R. R equal to 30 centimeter is given. Okay? Then the formula is F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. What is the value of K? For air, K equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9, and the unit is Newton meter square per coulomb square. Okay student, put the value of K in the equation first. F equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. What is the value of 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught? 9 into 10 to the power 9. Okay? And the value of Q1, it is given 2 into 10 to the power minus 7. And the value of Q2, 3 into 10 to the power minus 7. Okay students? And the distance between two charge spheres is 30 centimeter. It's not a SI unit. We will convert this in SI unit. R equal to 30 centimeter. What does it mean? 3.3 meter. Otherwise, we can say that 3 into 10 to the power minus 1 meter. Put the value of R in meter in that equation. 3 into 10 to the power minus 1 का whole square. F equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9, 2 into 10 to the power minus 7, 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 divided by 9 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay? 9 cancel out. Then we get F equal to 2 3 are 6. 6 into 10 to the power 9 minus 14, 10 to the power 9 minus 14. Here that is minus 2. Move in the upper side, that is positive 2. So we get 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 Newton. Okay friends, you got it? Okay. So now we take next problem, that is 1.2. What is that problem? The electrostatic force on a small sphere of charge that is 0.4 microcoulomb due to another small sphere of charge that is minus 0.8 microcoulomb in air is 0.2 Newton. Find first part, what is the distance between the two spheres? Second part, what is the force on the second sphere due to the first? So now we solve the first part. Students, in the question, that is two charge spheres, one is A and another one is B. Okay? What we find? We find the distance between two charges, that is R. What it given? The force between two charges is 0.2 Newton. Then F equal to 0.2 Newton. Okay, students? And the value on Q1 is, what the value of Q1? Q1 equal to 0.4 microcoulomb. What the value of Q2? Q2 equal to 0.8 microcoulomb. Only we take the magnitude in the Coulomb's law. What is we find? What is the distance between the two spheres? Okay, students, you will take only magnitude. Then we apply the formula F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. Okay. Here the medium is air and the value of K, what will be the value? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. Okay, and the value of 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, you know, K equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Okay, students? F equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. Put the values. 0.2 Newton is the force, equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9, and the value of Q1 is 0.4 microcoulomb. Convert this into SI unit, that is coulomb. 0.4 into 10 to the power minus 6. Then we put the value of Q2. 0.8 microcoulomb, 0.8 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by R square. Find the value of R square. So interchange it. R square equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 0.4 into 10 to the power minus 6. Here 0.8 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by 0.2. Okay. Cancel out, 2 to the 4, then 9 into 2 into 0.8 into 10 to the power 9, here minus plus minus 12. Okay, students, then R square equal to, here we get the multiply 9 into 2 into 0.8, we get 14.4 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, students, then R square equal to what is it? 144 into 10 to the power minus 3 into minus 1. R square equal to 144 into 10 to the power minus 4. Then we take the square root. 144 into 10 to the power minus 4, then R equal to 12 into 10 to the power minus 2, unit is meter. This is the answer for first part. Or second part, next is second part, what is the force on the second sphere due to the first? You know very well, in the Coulomb's law, the force on 1 due to 2 and the force on 2 due to 1 are always equal and opposite. So the answer of second part is also 0.2 Newton. 0.112 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. It is a radius between distance between two charge spheres, and the force between two charge spheres is F equal to 0.2 Newton. Both the forces are equal. One on due to 2 force is on 2 due to 1. Both forces are equal. So the answer of second part is 0.2 Newton. So answer of second part is F equal to F on 2 due to 1, that is 0.2 Newton. Okay students, that is the answer of second part and this answer is of first part. Okay, then we take the next example. Students, check the ratio k square upon GME NP is dimensionless. Look up a table of physical constants and determine the value of this ratio. What does the ratio signify? Then this question asks you that k square GME upon MP, this is the ratio k square GME MP. This ratio is dimensionless or not? Okay, these values are given. Put the value in units of these values. K E square G M E N P. Okay students, what is the unit of K? Unit of K is Newton meter square per coulomb square, and the unit of charge is coulomb, that is coulomb square, and the unit of G is Newton meter square per coulomb square, and the unit of mass is kilogram, that is kilogram square. Okay students, we get the dimension from the unit. Okay, so this is cancel out, coulomb square, this is also cancel out, kilogram square, minus 2, here is kilogram power 2. Then Newton meter square also cancel out, that is unitless. This ratio is unitless, so therefore this ratio is dimensionless. अगर कोई भी क्वांटिटी यूनिटलेस होगी तो वो डायमेंशनलेस भी होगी. ये चीज हमने प्रूफ कर दिया. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, फर्स्ट पार्ट कंप्लीट. सेकंड पार्ट आस्क्ड यू वैल्यू ऑफ दिस रेशियो, वैल्यू ऑफ k square upon GME MP. Put the values of all the variables. The value of k here, the value of k 9 into 10 to the power 9, e square 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb whole square. Then the value of G 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11, mass of electron 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31, and the mass of proton 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27. Okay students, then solve it. Approximately you get the answer 2.3 into 10 to the power 39 Newton. Okay students, constant. This is constant. The ratio is constant. 2.3 into 10 to the power 39. Approximately you get the answer. Okay. Then the third one is determine the value of the ratio. What does the ratio signify? This ratio signify you divide just denominator and numerator by r square. So we get it k square by divided by r square and GME MP upon r square. Here this is the formula for what? Electrostatic force. This is electrostatic force, this is gravitational force, and we get this constant 2.3 into 10 to the power 9 39. Okay students, then we can say that the electrostatic force is approximately 10 to the power 39 times greater than the gravitational force. Okay, you got it, all the parts. Okay students, then we take the next example, and the question 1.6 is 4-point charges qa equal to 2 microcoulomb, qb equal to minus 5 microcoulomb, QC equal to 2 microcoulomb and QT equal to minus 5 microcoulomb are located at the corners of a square ABCD of side 10 centimeter. What is the force on a charge of 1 microcoulomb placed at the center of a square? So students, what does it mean? You take a square and write down the vertex here A, B, C, D, and the charge on the vertex A is QA equal to 2 microcoulomb. The charge on B, QB equal to minus 5 microcoulomb, and charge on C, QC equal to 2 microcoulomb. And charge on D vertex, QD equal to minus 5 microcoulomb. And the distance between the charges and the side of the square is 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. Okay, just to make the diagonals, here diagonal 1, this is the diagonal 2, and question tells that charge of 1 microcoulomb placed at the center of a square. This is the center of the square, mark O point, put the charge 1 microcoulomb, it's a Q naught. Okay, this side is 10 centimeter. Okay students, all the sides are equal. This part OA, value of OA, OB, OC and OD are equal. Just take an example of this triangle. We take a triangle AOD. AD square equal to OA square plus OD square. You know that OA equal to OD equal to X. Put the value of OA and OD, and the value of AD is 10 ka square. Here that is X square plus X square. Okay, 100 2x square, and the value of X square equal to 50. X square equal to 50. Okay students, you got it. The value of X square equal to 50 and the value of X is 5 root 2. Okay, the distance between the charges to the center point is 5 root 2 meter. Okay, then we get force on Q naught ड्यू टू QA. QA की वजह से Q नोट पर कितना फोर्स लगेगा, डायरेक्शन क्या होगी? दिस इज पॉजिटिव चार्ज, दिस इज आल्सो पॉजिटिव चार्ज एंड द डायरेक्शन इज FA, that is along OC. Direction of force is along OC. Then value of force Q naught F equal to K Q naught QA upon distance bit is X, that is X square. Direction along OC. Okay, equation 1. Then force on Q naught due to QC, we get FC equal to K Q naught QC X square along, force is along from O to A along OA. Direction of force is along OA and the direction is FC. You know the value of QA and QC are equal. QA equal to QC equal to 2 microcoulomb. So both the forces are equals, and you see it, both the forces are equal and opposite. So net force on Q naught is 0. Therefore we can say that the net force net force on Q naught due to QA and QC is 0. Okay students, similarly you will take the example of this diagram. This is the vertex D, this is the vertex B, and due to the vertex D, the charge is Q2 equal to minus 5 coulomb. The force on due to D, FD, the direction of force is towards the D point, and here the direction of force due to B is towards the B point. Also we can say that both the forces are equal and opposite. So the net force on Q naught due to QD and QB is 0. Therefore overall forces on Q naught is 0. So my answer of this question is 0. The net force on Q naught due to all other charges are 0. To take an example of this. ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स? So मैं इसी के साथ अपना लेक्चर जो है एंड करता हूँ. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर की शुरुआत हम लोग सुपरपोजिशन थ्योरम से करेंगे. थैंक यू.